So with crowdsourcing us for this fucking recap, do you want the full thing or like last session?
Last session. That's all you need. I mean, if you guys want to do a very broad strokes overview of what happened before that, you can. But
Because
everybody, I generally just do last session. You guys are happy with that?
last session,
Was a lot of this.
yeah, there wasn't much that happened.
Oh, I know. Who's going? Be ready.
So, let's see. Last session, we proceeded further down the tunnels after taking a rest in the room with the pools of water. We ran into two statues of dwarven figures who were stuck in a screaming pose. Arix stayed out of range and held back as Zook ran forward, got the shit blasted out of him, and fell unconscious. Arix bravely retreated, alerted the rest of the party, and the door went forward to check on Zook. Beat the statues, found they were stone-covered weregar that had been forcibly shaven. Went forward and ran into, I'm gonna forget its name, but its description that you gave was kind of like a brownie. But the fake creature of stone who was friendish in front of a Wergar fort. He warned us to stay the fuck away from him, basically, if we could go around or whatnot. We went back and forth before ultimately deciding to venture down a different path where we ended up fighting a gelatinous cube.
Still got a little bit left. This could have been your gelatinous cube lead-in, but
Gelatinous cube battle went. I was waiting for it. Ended up wearing down Pavu's weapons and almost killing Jay. But Arix jumped in to save him from falling in the acid. You're welcome, Jay. You don't know I did that.
Thanks, out of character. Yeah, I forgot the Korrid's name, but it was a Korrid.
Thanks for the coordination.
What's our experience at right now?
Roughly 2,700.
Okay.
So yeah, if anyone didn't ding last time, or level, they should have probably.
thought you increased last time already. You just add more.
Yeah, because I added my ability increase, ability score improvement. I added it to Constitution, 1 point Constitution.
Chris, I got nothing.
Sure, Mike. I'll let it slide. I don't know if I believe it, but all right. So just an HP update. Arix, I have it max at 34 of 34. Dodor max 39 of 39. Babu at 12 of 49. Jay at 14 of 36. And Zook at 13 of 25.
I can't be at 39 of 39. I haven't rested yet.
I thought I was
28 of 39.
If you were at max health for the increase, though, you stay at max health.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough.
because you're not hurt, so why would you get hurt from leveling up?
I have myself at 5 of
Touche.
36.
All right, Jay is at 5 of 36.
Yeah, I had myself at 8.
And my armor class went up to 13.
Yeah, I have your AC right. I must have last minute not adjusted the damage to keep you where you were.
Yeah, I think I went unconscious, so you probably just didn't.
Yeah. All right. So, flopping down after the defeat of the gelatinous cube, you look down into what was once its holding pen and see a glistening residue. It seems to be a mix of slime and water. The chamber itself seems to be barren of almost everything. Even the bottom of the pool has only fragments of fragments remaining of the ooze's victim.
The pool of slime and water, is it just still? Is it any sort of...
I mean, you can see some of the remnants of the large ooze dribbling into the pool, but other than that, you don't really see much motion.
Gotcha.
Can I inspect if there are any, if there's any treasure around or anything useful down here?
The room itself seems barren and empty. The bottom of the pool has a fragment of a fragment.
Okay.
How deep is that remaining pool?
Where the ooze itself was is about 15 by 15 by 15. I had to get my dimensions correct. So what are we doing?
Well, I know there was the winding path down. Was there another path from this room?
Nope, there was the path leading down past the room and the one you came down. That was it.
I'm assuming anything in that pool is donezo, so I'm ready to move on.
Hey guys, I need a rest. This probably isn't a safe place to rest, but
Guess we don't have much of a choice. What about a short rest?
I mean, I think most people are out of spells. I have one left. And if we rest, then we get all our benefits from,
Here you don't. You have a long rest to get your level benefits.
Yeah, that's what I meant. If we long rest, we get our
Oh.
level benefits and we get our spells back.
Plus, you all are pretty injured.
Well, I am. And Babu is also injured, right?
12 of 49. Yes.
Alright, long rest it is then.
Based on last experience, Arix is just gonna go to sleep and not expect to be a watch.
Wait. I said not here.
Alright, well then let's continue downwards.
Unless you think creatures around here know to stay away from the gelatinous cube.
Given that there aren't any remains left, well, no, Arix is dumb, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm going to assume any local beasts will steer clear of this.
Okay. I'll try to find an alcove that is kind of hidden from the main area. Snuggle up.
Alright, I'll take the last 4 hours.
I'll take first.
Who? Do you want, Pavo, do you want me to take first so I can get a full 8? To get
No.
spells back?
Alright, you said I'm taking first.
Okay. I don't think it actually matters anyway. Alright, I'll get second. Wake me up.
Alright, you know the deal. Give me some perception.
How many you want?
1 for now.
11.
Alright. Do you have any light source?
I'm assuming the light once light goes out. No, I don't.
Alright, so give me, make it a disadvantage then.
11.
Alright. As the darkness of the cavern seemed to press in upon you, you struggle to see anything with your eyes as your ears slowly attune to the darkness. The hall seems silent to you, however. As your watch passes uneventfully, the only thing that rings in your ears is the grumbling of your belly.
What the fuck was that?
That was me mocking whoever did their inhale.
I got a fucking, like, sinus headache right now, so suck a dick, okay?
It sounds like you already did.
Oh, Jesus.
If it would clear me up, I'd think about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jace,
Some
I mean,
jalapenos out
Dave,
there, yeah.
speaking from experience. Thanks. Okay, I fumble around in the dark to wake up Jay.
Alright, I'm going to wake up. So that was 2 hours, you said?
As best as he can guesstimate in the darkness without any form of timekeeping.
Okay. I will, I'll cast light and wait until, oh my god. Daedor wakes up.
Give me a perception check.
I'm about to rip the wheels off this whole thing and be like, fuck this Underdark.
16.
Alright. You catch what sounds like the scrabbling of claws coming from the lower passage. However, you can see nothing as your light radius does not extend far enough down the cave, you believe. Your stomach grumbles loudly.
Yeah, we know. We're hungry.
Other than that, your watch seems to pass on eventually.
We're level 4s that are gonna die to fucking starvation in the Underdark. With no weapons and no armor.
You have armor. I keep giving you armor, and you say no, it's not good enough for me.
Anything with metal,
I've given you plenty of weapons. I gave you a metal shield, and you said no, fuck that.
what I have.
You had a metal shield, and you said no fucking way.
He gave you hand armor and it wasn't good enough.
Okay. So I'm waiting until Daedor awakes and
All right.
all yours.
He does awaken.
I have awoken. Alright. Ready to do my 4-hour watch.
All right, give me 2 perception checks.
22 and 9.
Womp, womp, womp.
As you peer into the darkness, you catch flickering of movement, as something seems to be moving in the lower passageway. You can hear the clack of claws as something small and almost lizard-like seems to move about. Your stomach grumbles loudly.
I ready my club to see if this thing makes a move.
Everybody give me a Constitution save.
Nat 20.
Nat 1.
All right. Everybody but Pavu is fine. Pavu, you suffer level of exhaustion.
Awesome.
All right. Your companions start to awaken Didor. All of them looking much better rested except for Pavu.
So I didn't gain my health back.
Correct.
Oh, you're looking a little haggard there, Pavel. You not rest well?
Did not sleep. I do
Oh,
not
let's see.
like this place.
You and I both. Let me see about fixing you up there a little bit. Cure wounds on you. $12.
I am used to the fresh mountain air. Nothing holding you back. Just constant darkness. Heavy.
I know what you mean. Nothing like the forest back home.
Darkness, nice too. Peaceful, still. Can get a lot done in dark.
Lawrence, I forget, do we have to use hit dice to regain our health?
Yep. No,
Okay.
no, you don't. You can use your max hit dice. You have to roll still. You have to use your hit dice for short rest to gain health. On a long rest, you can roll all your hit dice, but you have to roll. Yes.
Okay. So I'm back to 30.
Let's try to press on and find some food. Get out of this hell.
Arix will begin munching a tentacle.
All of your mouths feel quite parched, and everybody but Arix feels the hunger gripping their stomachs.
Druid, you have to be able to find us something up on the surface, right? I'm not sure if I can stand much longer.
Well, do we head back and up, or do we continue on? There may be an outpost there we can sack.
The storm's probably over.
Everybody give me a perception check.
It'll still be cold, but
Turn the music down a little bit. It's Fuck this fucking die tonight.
You're having issues last week, too.
Yep. Change to another one.
All right. So everybody except Pavu and Jay suddenly hear a high-pitched, rough speech and the clatter of lots of sharp claws on stone as you look and spy what appears to be a small horde of kobolds charging up from the depths. Arix, you understand them.
Yay.
Coming for you, brother! We free you from the big ones! You see as a horde of 10 kobolds with mottled purple and green scales, each of them with a long tooth jutting out of their mouth on the left side. A few of them look better well armed than typical kobolds. You would think it.
Can I respond?
Let me finish describing and then yes.
Okay.
One of them appears to be decked out in better than normal leather-looking armor, including a metallic shield with a dragon-like face imprinted upon it. His spear in hand appears to have a golden tint to the metal as opposed to a typical steel. A second kobold seems to be wielding a long spiked staff with a wooden cage strapped to his back. There seems to be some kind of critter within the cage itself. These two seem to be leading the charge from the rear. And initiative. And yes, you can reply back if you want.
Alright, Wait, brothers! Big one's not mean!
That's what changing a die will do. First roll, 19.
Fleshies, help! Kill ooze!
You hear the reply, "Oh no, he under spell! Kill the wizard, whichever one that is!"
Mike's eyes!
Alright, Dor, you're first to act this round.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Really?
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
Pavu and Jay are still being caught by surprise.
I am going to use my wild shape for the first time.
I forgot you had that. It's been the whole game so far.
I know.
Form of
nothing. The spores and mold around me start to glow a little bit. And I look a little bit stronger. And
I forget what it does for you. What is it?
I get 4 times my level and the extra hit dice. I add 1d6 poison damage to my melee hits. And I can use my reaction at any point of time with any creature within 10 feet to roll a die 4 at this point in time. Spell save Constitution on my roll.
Nice.
Huh. So because I didn't gain health, I didn't get anything, right?
Correct. Hold on, I'll have a map up for you guys in a second. I know it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Thanks, guys.
That's just like Canada's go-to. I just had to beat him to it. Is that my stomach grumbling? Is that what that backnet round is? Because you can fuck yourself.
How did you know?
It is now. Shit.
No, I knew that's what it was. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, glad you're so in touch with how your character's stomach feels.
Arix has offered all of you tentacles.
I'm gonna eat these fucking kobolds at this point.
As long as you don't eat Arix. Arix don't taste good. No fat. He's been on a prison food diet for too long.
Alright, so let's see how the screen share works. Application window.
Tested all the new features of the Discord. Turning rings on, screen shares.
Oh my god, it's so small. How to make his thing bigger?
Hold on, if you right-click his screen and just focus this person.
Alright, yeah, it's still not great, but yeah, that works.
Well, I mean, from there, if you...
No, yeah, from you guys, yeah, then you minimize your chat window and...
Yeah, so...
Yeah, you can also full screen disc, so...
Yeah, it's like it's in front of me on Excel on my screen right now.
Alright, can you see changes?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Beautiful, okay.
One up on Google, suck it.
And I can click on you all individually if I change from person to person.
Oh, yeah,
I do
you're
like
on the
that
right.
It keeps the little thumbnails on the side.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Alright, so... I'm just so happy you all have different initials this game.
I always like when...
It's so much easier to move you around the map when I only have to type one letter and not type the right three.
Barakas. Badger.
And then Belmar was another B just to throw it off.
I always liked, in my campaign, when Dave goes bear for him, so just so he's BJ. Bear jail.
That sounds about right. So the door went spore.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to I-12. Sorry, 11.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
So he takes 1d4 unless he does
Who?
K.
K1, unless he rolled what?
Hold on, I don't have my proficiency down at level 4.
You have reach?
My reaction ability does.
Ooh. Pretty.
Here comes pack tactics.
14.
He fails.
Takes 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I use the rest of my movement to join Pavu.
Alright, so you run up and spores suddenly sprout from the first one, and it shrieks in horror, and then gives one of the spores a lick. Grimacing in distaste as its body ravages itself under the attack of the spores. Anything else?
Pavu to arms! And I'm done.
All right, Arix, you are next.
No spell! No attack, friends! And I will move to... I'll go with J17.
And let's go with J17. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, you run around. Don't attack, friends. Let me run away, though.
Well, I mean, I'm saying don't attack, but I'm still a coward, yeah. And I will just ready a shot if they continue, I guess. I'm trying to be, like, I don't know, diplomatic about this. So I don't want to attack them in the event of I'm trying to get them to stop it.
Well, give me a persuasion roll, and what are you readying for?
Continued hostilities, I guess.
I was literally about to say there's skill for that.
What's it called?
Yeah, well, I don't have that skill. I have untrained, so 17.
That's fine. It's still a skill.
So I selected the application window. I just want to check. Can you guys see that? The change in my screen?
No.
Or you? Okay, so you still see the map?
Yes.
All right, good. I don't want to reveal my feat list to you then.
Good, good.
It's
All right,
fine.
Click
have your
wrong.
secrets.
Lawrence, I'm getting print screen ready, just in case you want to switch.
Cool. That just tells me that it didn't work because that's all I had up for a few seconds there.
Damn it.
I know you wouldn't have made that joke if you guys were trying to trick me.
I was actually print screening.
Yeah. All right. So, Eric, what was your roll?
17.
17. Interesting. All right, and you are readying your action for a sign of hostility?
I'm not that I'm going to. I'm basically drawing my bow with the intention of, like, trying to do a warning shot kind of move if hostilities continue. Is the plan. So I'm going to ready my bow to raise kind of thing.
Okay. That brings us to... Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm using this die the rest of the night. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I like that we didn't go to that place since it's called Dwergar Citadel.
I was talking about.
It's a good move not going there.
Why? We would have been fine. 4 guys starving to death, blind in the Underdark.
Maybe it's just an outpost. We could probably
Yeah.
attack that place. Nah.
No metal armor.
Give us some food, bitches.
It'd be funny if Lawrence was like, and there goes the story of a kobold and a bunch of people who were prisoners and now are slaves. Good job.
If we survived.
All right. The leather armor and shielded kobold charges forward out of the mouth, screaming, "Kill the tall ones! Find the wizard! Save the friend!" and attacks the door. You get your reaction if you want, Eric.
Yeah, I'm going to. I want to graze him.
Okay, fire at disadvantage.
Okay. 16.
Hits. You are aiming to graze, so you can opt to do 1 damage instead of rolling.
Yes.
No! More to the left! And he attacks the door.
Alright, your kobold brethren gotta die now.
The door, what's your AC?
16.
Alright, you managed to dodge the first blow and deflect the second as his gold-tipped spear tries to find its way into your gut. The creature hisses in disappointment at the missing blows before his fellows charge forward.
Alright, I guess it's time to, like, open the book and actually start looking at shit and doing things.
The time has come.
Gods of the multiverse.
We must band together and do shit.
More cock, lol.
What?
Literally just open to Appendix E, inspirational reading. The first thing I see is Moorcock. Stupid last name.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Right.
Welcome.
So, Dodor, the first one attacks you. Kobold attacks you. You said 16, right?
Yep.
Alright, and he connects for 6 points of damage. Got a max damage roll on you. Kobold number 3 attacks you. Missing 4. Connecting for 3 more. Alright, 5 attacks you. Missing K6. Guessing from the fancy robes on Zook that he must be the wizard. Attacks him. Zook, what's your armor class?
11.
Oh yeah, he hits you for 6.
Found the wizard! Found the wizard! Hooray! Hooray! Kill him!
And then it is Zook's turn. Mind you, the only one that can understand them is Arix.
Alright, so they're like right up on us. Is there much space between us at all?
They just attacked you, so they're in your face. Yes.
Okay.
You see the Z on the map?
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
It just the rectangle squares mess with me.
That work a little better for you?
Yeah. Thank you. Alright.
Oh my god.
So
What?
It's game changing.
So they're right on us. I can't really do any ranged attacks.
You can, it's just things might happen.
Alright. What are the walls like in this cavern?
Clean.
The rock.
Clean and smooth.
Okay.
Perfectly smooth. as if perhaps they had been acid bathed continuously for a long time.
All right. So I puff out my chest and bolster a scowl on my face. I raise my hands and say, "You fools! This will not be tolerated any longer. Lay down your weapons and join us, and you may be spared. But fight us again, and you shall be sucked into the abyss and torn to pieces." And I'm going to use minor illusion to create a cracking sound as the wall comes apart and creates a 5-foot portal-looking thing to the abysmal plane, looking all terrifying and stuff.
What spell are you using to do this?
Minor illusion.
So
it's
you're
just
creating a space and creating a noise?
It's on the wall, so it's just going to be an image on the wall. And since I have that school, the school of illusion, I can do noise and a visual.
Okay. Give me an intimidate check.
Okay.
Might going fancy.
I don't think we've ever had an illusionist.
You can do it. You can do it.
Illusionist.
Yay!
Huzzah!
That was a 17.
Hold on, that is deserving.
If you're still hungry, no experience gain.
That's fine. I take the little bits at this point. I'm starving. I've gotten my weapons are destroyed. I've got shit armor. I'm just great. I got illusionist right. After 5 attempts.
What was your roll, Mike?
17.
All right, you hear them all shout something excitedly almost in response to you. Arix, you hear,
Confirmed! Get the wizard! Get the wizard! Smart one! Creator! Get him! Get him!
And that's my turn.
okay.
Smart one, the one in the back.
The one in the back lumbers forward with the cage shifting back and forth on its back and hefts a heavy sack. Looking over at Zook, it grins maliciously. Its long tooth seems to drip some kind of excited saliva as it fires the almost jelly-like sack, throwing overhand at Zook, and connects. And the bag itself bursts, instantly erupting into flames which encompass and stick to Zook's flesh
Jesus,
for
you
2
got
points of
paintballs.
fire damage.
Holy Christ.
The flames do not seem to be going out on their own, as Zook erupts in a small pillar of fire.
So Adam, remember earlier when we were joking back and forth how Lawrence was going to try and kill us this time? It's Kobold.
All right, Pablo, you're up.
In fairness, I've been waiting for like a solid kobold interaction.
You got one.
I just need to do some things first. Before
Where's a fireball when you need one?
Well, he threw an alchemist fireball.
Yeah, the fireball is currently on Zook. Zook is the fireball. It's okay, this can still work. If Pavu throws him into the fray...
Pablo, you're up.
Yeah, I know. I'm debating on what to do things. How bad do my weapons look?
They look in pretty rough shape. You're not sure how much of real combat they would survive. The metal on the sword is pitted and, yeah, it's pretty badly pitted. And the club itself has more than a few solid holes melted into it.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to disarm the kobold with the spear.
Okay. Is that a fighter ability or?
No, because I didn't take Battle Master, so I would just be like a grapple.
Okay. You have disadvantage because he's 2 sizes smaller than you.
Are we doing strength or dex?
You would do strength. He has the option.
Alright, 21.
You grab him. Thought he was going to get away.
And I'm going to attempt to rip the spear out of his hand.
All right. Give me a strength roll.
I need a weapon. I'll take yours.
Pretty much what just happened unexpectedly.
21.
You rip the spear from his hands as he gasps in shock.
But that mine! Give back! Give back!
But I don't know what he's saying.
Correct. You just see this lizard-like thing yapping at you, looking very frustrated and angry. All right. Anything else?
Well, I can't attack, right? All I can do
Correct.
is
You
move.
cannot. Yeah.
Can I use an intimidation as my move?
No.
Damn. Can I roar in an attempt to intimidate everybody?
No.
Why not?
Because that would be your intimidation check, which you already used your action.
Alright. I'll stand defensively.
Didor, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to thwack K1.
Okay. 1.
Potential crit.
I see what you did there, Lawrence.
It wasn't intentional. Once I realized I said K, I had to.
This is a 13.
A 13 does break.
Ooh.
They're just kobolds, man. Sweet, innocent little kobolds.
Yeah, 10 of them. Fuckers.
Oh, come on. There ain't 10. There's only 9.
And a creature in a cage.
You don't. You bet. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's just his pet.
He's just like, oh my god, what's it? Lenny and George. And the slow one was George. Right?
Yeah.
So he's the George of the kobolds. just petting his mice.
13 damage. Seven regular, 6 poison.
As you smack into him, he collapses, his body sprouting spores erupting from the wounds and from every orifice.
I'm gonna, with a dark grin, I'm gonna look at K3 and shoot more fucking spores.
Using your reaction again?
Yep.
He fails it.
Where the fuck was this Spore Master druid?
It's in the it's in Ravnica.
Rage.
2 necrotic.
Alright. The kobold gasps, coughing out some kind of black, mucusy mold. Looking up at you in a bit of shock. Looking about at its comrades before reassuring itself that they still have the numbers. Anything else there, Door?
You will bow soon. And I'm done.
All right, Jay, you're up.
Getting a little dark there, Spore Master.
I guess I will go up and protect Zook. And just double attack K6, is that?
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be K6. I like
I
that you
can
guys
reach-
can actually see what I'm pointing at now instead of just a frozen screen.
It's a little blurry for me.
Well,
but it's...
whose fault is that?
Discord, probably.
I don't have Ravnikas.
Chris put it in the group.
I can reach him across the pit, right? Otherwise, I'll move up into Zook's space.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
All I see is dudes who love fuck guys and all that shit.
Oh, nope. Never mind.
no, it's
In the Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Oh.
I could technically share at a higher level, but I'm not willing to pay for Nitro level access on Discord. So you're stuck with blurry, Dave. Sorry.
It's fine. It's like I guessed right. It's K6.
Yeah.
There's only so many numbers it can be.
Does that make them clearer?
Eh.
I put it to like bold and 16. We could probably see it really clear.
That was bolded. That's all.
Yeah, actually, since the things are bigger. Oh
There
yeah.
we go. That's perfect.
All right.
You guys are so needy.
Now, if you could change the font.
No,
Yeah, the comic
Calibre's the
sounds,
best.
please.
Calibre's the best. Stop it. Actually, that's clearer, but
Shut up. Go back to Calibri because it's Comic Sans.
Wingdings. He says the wingdings.
I want to attack smiley face paper. No, I'm sorry. Smiley face cabinet.
where's my baseball? I want to attack the baseball.
Dave, you are smiley face. The others are meh faces.
The basketball times. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna attack K6. So 19 with my first and 20 with my second.
I got
Both
these for
hit.
Paisley to try. They were $1. See if they
Ooh, they were only $1.
Okay.
Paisley, want a little bit of grab it for mine?
7 for the first, and
He collapses to the ground, bleeding out from both wounds.
and
So
then 4 for the second.
where the fuck in Ravnikas did you find this special druid?
Let me look at the page.
And then I will move into that square if I can.
Page 27. Actually, it starts at 26.
Oh, subclass options, cleric and druid. Gotcha. No, I see it. That doesn't do shit for me.
All right. Anything else, there, Dave?
Nope.
All right, Arix, you're up.
Eric's telling you no fight friends, no spell. You attack anyway. Now Eric's has to kill Kobold. And I'm going to use Hail of Thorns on.
No, Arix! Bad Arix! Under spell! Fight it! Fight it!
Fight this! Hail of Thorns on K7.
Well, that's just rude.
Nice.
They tried to help you, man.
Yeah, they also tried to not listen to me.
They
Eric's is
thought you
not-
were under. Why would a kobold be with these guys?
Well, if you're not going to listen to a kobold who says he's not under a spell, then Eric's can't help you and is instead going to shoot
Well.
you with bow.
Would Arix believe a kobold's under a spell? Wasn't under a spell if he thought they were under a spell?
Eric's is dumb, probably. That's going to be a 21. on the ranged attack for the spell?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So, targeting the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw.
Jeez.
Good lord.
What's the DC?
DC is going to be 13.
All right. So it has to, and everyone within 5 feet.
Everyone within 5 feet as well, yes.
All right. So K7, K2, and K5 failed.
Okay. So K7, K2, and K5 are going to take 10 damage. The rest take half.
Good lord.
Yeah. These two. All right. Yeah. As your arrow fires in, launching out a a spread of thorns, kobolds around it collapse, pincushioned by the blows, as they all shriek and look to run. Okay. Good, and it's their turn. The shield-wielding kobold looks at Pavu, looks at the spear, and looks on the verge of tears as it turns to run. Pavu, you get a reaction if you'd like.
Yup. I don't know what... You want me just to give you what my roll is and you can add to it?
Yep. Just roll it as a spear.
Oh, roll as average spear?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
What's the damage on a spear?
Spear is 1d6.
Excluding anything else, 9 damage.
Should say it is versatile, so if you're using 2 hands, it's d8.
Oh, it definitely is 2 hands. So I get another half?
No, you get a roll of 1d8 instead of 1d6, but your strength modifier doesn't change on it.
Oh, well, I only rolled a 1d6.
I'll roll a 1d8 instead.
Then change by, 11 damage.
Okay. Kobold yips in surprise, starts bawling its eyes out, seemingly uncontrollably, as it flees. Back down the tunnel. Motherfucker. And then, do I have any kobolds left alive?
I think A3 should be alive. Or K3, rather.
Yeah. And I think he's it, yeah. So, yeah, fine.
Wait, what about the smart one?
He's still in there, too, but he's not his turn. I need normal kobolds, is what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Runs, screaming. Zook, you're up. Arix, you hear the one with the cage on his back go, ah, shit.
In common?
No, I said Arix hears it.
Oh.
They're not speaking common to you, Dave.
Well, I'm going to do what I can to put myself out, because I'm still on fire, right?
Yes, you are. That is correct. I probably should have reminded you, but yeah.
And now you take damage.
All right, make a dex check. That does remind me, you do take damage at the start of your turn. You take 4 fire damage.
It's a 14.
Alright, you managed to extinguish yourself by patting out the flames rapidly.
That didn't
That
work.
is-
I was going to say, quick, use minor illusion to douse the flames.
That is your action. If you'd like to do anything else.
That's it.
Ryan, the fire's right there. Zook just put it out. I think I'm funny.
I'm mad that I'm laughing.
Moving to do anything else, Zook?
No, I'm done.
Woo! 2, 3.
You know, you could have moved up to get a attack of opportunity on K. That guy when he ran away.
Well, I'm assuming that they disengaged because I didn't get any attack.
Well, you already used your reaction.
Yeah, you used your action.
Oh yeah, fuck me.
I took advantage of that and ran away. Before he leaves, the one with the pack on his back pulls it off and throws it to the ground, releasing what looks to be a massive swarm of insects that look quite hostile.
Like, how big?
Like enough to fill a 5-foot square with swarming, biting centipedes.
Well, yeah, but I meant, like, individually, how big are the centipedes?
Oh, not big at all. The centipedes are pretty much centipedes, but there's a lot of them. And they're biting. They are called a swarm of insects. All right. Well, that brings us to Pavu's turn.
Checking the fire.
The door. The door? Is he gone too?
No, I'm just checking if this thing has.
I love being able to flip back and see stuff now. I gotta remember I can do that. Without disrupting the view.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna go on top of K2's square and hit KD Revdina with the chili touch. Uh, 24. 5 damage.
Ew!
As your chilly hand strikes the creature, it gives a shriek of pain and surprise.
Stupid Tofu! Don't worry, friend, we rescue you later!
Ryan, still not back. Jay, you're up.
Alright, I will move beside the door, or actually behind him. And then cast Vicious Mockery on KD.
It's a 60-foot range, right?
Yep.
Right, what are you saying?
You scallywag, get back here! Don't make us deal with these stupid centipedes!
What's the save?
It is a wisdom saving throw of 14. Sorry, 15.
He succeeds, turns, and gives you the middle claw. And in common,
Stupid halfling! Kill you later!
all right. All right, Pavu. Now that you're back, your turn.
I miss Eldritch Blast.
Sick of multi-classes already.
All I know is Jay's got Bardic Inspiration. Has used it once, maybe.
Twice.
Alright, so
Yeah.
K5 in front of me.
All the kobolds in the room with you are dead. They threw a centipede swarm at the entrance as 3 of them are trying to flee.
Who's trying to flee?
The 3 kobolds.
Oh, the 3 in the,
The smart
And they
one,
dropped
the
a
one you took the
centipede
spear from,
swarm.
and a regular one, and they dropped centipedes.
Alright, so I'll move and attack the centipede swarm.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right. You attack the centipede swarm. Make your attack roll.
$16.
Hit.
What was it? D8.
D8 versatile, yeah.
Nine damage.
You note that it seems to be extra hard to get an effective hit against the small swarm of insects. All right. Anything else?
He's shaking his head no.
Nope.
Eric, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to... Eric's warned you! Try to give you chance! And I will shoot at KD.
Poor KD. You guys are just beating up on him.
Well, smart one ran around the corner.
Yeah, you got K3 right in front of him.
And?
Poor KD.
I mean, we're trying to get some armor for Arix.
That's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be a lot of damage for a tiny kobold.
Jesus.
Well, Colossus Slayer. So.
Come on, how does he qualify as a Colossus? He's the same size as you.
So that's going to be 16 damage.
Alright, your arrow strikes home, and the creature gives a squawk as it seems to punch through both his front and back side.
Ah! Maybe we just kill you later.
Eric's kill you now!
Stupid kobold! Longtooth clan kills you first! Meh!
Try harder!
We will! Meh!
And a centipede swarm attacks Pavu, moving into his square.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Yeah, okay.
On Katie.
No, on the swarm. See if I can kill it before Papa gets it.
Hold on. What page is your ability on?
Oh,
27, I want to say.
there's something in there about a short rest.
No, I'm trying to see if it allows him to use his reactions to nothing.
When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic.
Perfect. That means earlier you wouldn't have been able to do it because you moved into those spaces, but yes. That's what I needed to see. It felt a little weird that you were able to just move and then use a reaction even though you weren't reacting to anything. That makes
Yeah, I guess.
that makes more sense. That's what I was trying to check on, is what was the limitation, because you can just move around the board. I'm going to use my reaction now. It's like, this feels wrong.
I wanted to die for it. I didn't feel it was wrong, but I guess.
No, this works now. So, all right, you're using your reaction on it.
For 3 damage.
Don't I get a save?
Oh yeah, it's 3 damage if you don't make the save.
It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
8 plus 2 plus 4. 4.
Alright, it fails to save, yeah. So 3 damage. It does not die.
Strong bugs.
Well, I mean, it's just a swarm of bugs. It's hard to catch them all. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. Alright. Pablo, what's your AC?
14.
And it connects. And you dealt how much damage to it? And it deals 6 points of biting damage to you, Pablo.
What the fuck? Bugs?
Yes.
How big is this swarm? It's been killed.
That's why it was only
Beyond.
6 damage. Its damage gets reduced by how much damage you've dealt to it. But it was large enough to fill a 5x5 square with biting centipedes. Alright. The shielded kobold sticks its tongue out once more and runs around the corner, out of sight. As does the kobold following it. And then it is Zook's turn.
So these centipedes, they're sharing the space with Pavu. I couldn't really hit them without hitting him without a special ability.
You'd have disadvantage on anything trying to hit them instead of without hitting him. Yeah, you'd have a very hard time.
Okay. All right, then I will ready an attack for if they do not share the same space with any party member.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
Pablo, you're up.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay,
So I'm going to disengage and move down the hallway.
so there, that's 20 feet. You want to actually move down the hallway?
Well, I mean, I need a light source, so how far can I move with one?
Well, you have a light source right now, actually. Gotta change this whole combat. God, I gotta stop assuming with you guys. I'm assuming Dave has a light spell up, and I'm gonna give him the free ingredient for that.
Oh, I already took the ingredient because I noticed we didn't.
All right, fair enough. Dave already took it off, so that's as far as you can see. You're on the edge of your vision there. Okay?
Sure.
All right, Zook, you get your reaction. You're ready to action, rather.
All right, I will hit the centipede swarm with a firebolt.
Fireball.
All right, that's a 20, non-natural.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
The swarm goes up, and you hear sizzles and pops as the little insect bodies seem to explode under the flame. Okay. I forgot to move him. He moved down the hallway. He's after Zook, right. Alright. Pablo, anything else on your turn? You used your action, use your movement. Anything for free you want to use? Alright, Door, you're up.
I am going to heal Pavu for 10 points of damage.
Alright. Pablo, small spores seem to grow across your flesh as your wounds knit back together. The mold itself seems to fall from your flesh, disappearing before even hitting the ground.
Nice.
Anything else there, Dodor?
No. Alright, guys, quickly. Take what supplies we can before they regroup. Look over these bodies. And I will inspect the closest one near me.
Alright.
I'll do the same.
I'll do the same.
Alright. The three of you each find small scraps of unrecognizable meat. You find a collection of poorly crafted daggers. So one for each of them, so you find 6 poorly crafted daggers in total. You find 3 leather strips clearly intended to be used as slings, and 2 pouches of sling bullets for a total of 35 bullets. Other than that, you find nothing on them. All told, you find 3 pounds of scrap meat that is unrecognizable.
Is it cooked?
It's hard to tell. It doesn't seem to be rotten, but it definitely doesn't seem doesn't appear to be from any meat you've seen before. It appears more to be dried out.
I'm eating.
Give it the old taste test.
Arix, give me a wisdom check. Probably you've never eaten this before, but it seems to appease your appetite somewhat.
18.
It's human flesh. I already know.
Well, it's a good thing you're a Goliath and not human. Otherwise, that would be cannibalism.
I feel like he's building this campaign to like Darkest Dungeon.
Are you saying it's human flesh in character? Or are you just saying it out of character?
No, I was out of character. I don't know what it is. I've never eaten it before, but I'm just eating it.
Weak member of tribe. Don't know how to sit for fleshies.
Mike's eyes just bugged out. Ryan stared hard at you for a second.
I don't give a fuck.
So, through my years of researching creatures of the world, do I know if this type of meat is toxic to my kind?
You don't know.
I like how he always prefaces it.
I try.
There's that one book that he may have stumbled across in the library. Are kobolds toxic to gnomes?
He had like a century to study stuff.
Hey, Dedor.
You found a
Is this
book written by Pantony Lordain describing berries meat eaten around the realm and their effect on different creatures.
Aww.
Hey, Dedor, is this good to eat, or can you purify it at all?
I'm not familiar with the area or the animals there.
Purify.
And no, I cannot purify it.
What purify?
Make it good to eat. For us.
Pabu, are you eating to satisfy your hunger, or are you just
His
eating a little
accent's
bit?
off.
Oh. Yeah, right. I can see that. I should have known that.
You're still in map mode at school.
I know I'm not. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mentally, yes.
Alright, if no one else is going to, I'm going to claim the sling and pellets for myself, as I am running low on arrows and want a backup plan.
Yeah, so you.
If no one's gonna take the other sling and pellets, then I will.
So, I know you said there were
Is it-
35 pellets total. How many would each...
One bag has 18, the other has 17.
Nice even split. You know what? I'll let you have the big one.
I wasn't asking.
It's okay, because I really only wanted it for the pouch anyway.
Keep the pouch, give me the pellets? I don't know.
Will his fit all 35 sling bullets?
No, a pouch will only hold about 20.
Alright, I'll give him 2 more then.
I'm not actually that concerned about it, but thanks, I guess. Do I mean, I'm not terribly far removed from the area. Do I know the Longtooth tribe? Or of them, rather?
No, you don't. Kobolds don't normally travel, let alone communicate, send wagons or diplomats or anything like that.
My thought was, like in a territorial aspect.
You're not familiar with them, no.
Go ahead.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi there.
Commence the Battle of Highs.
Hi.
E-I-E-I-O. Sing.
E-I-E-I-O.
E-I-E-I-O.
Eeyore.
Yo, what up,
He's a good
kid?
donkey. Wow, Dave.
Well, so I'm gonna try to. I want to try to write something on the cavern walls, or well, I guess it'd be sort of carve into it, but I don't want it to take too long. So if it's gonna be a painstaking process, I'm gonna pass. But if it's something I can
What do you have to carve with?
got rudimentary daggers scattered throughout kobold corpses.
Are you going to try?
I'll give it a shot with the one I have so far.
All right, the first one snaps.
Nope, not gonna try it again. Like I said, if it's gonna be a painstaking process, I'm not gonna do it. I will replace my rudimentary dagger with one from the fallen kobolds.
should move. Kobolds regroup quick. Longtooths alert clan, come back.
Kobolds are easily frightened, but they'll return back and in greater numbers.
Well, that'll give us a richer harmony.
You want to
Kobolds
write a
walk
war?
single file to disguise their tracks and their numbers. Imperial hobgoblins, however, walk side by side.
So
Myself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not eating that. Can we go back to the surface now?
You say you're not eating that as Pavu is tucking in, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to check with you, Papa. You had your headset off. Are you eating enough to fill your hunger, or are you just nibbling on a little bit here and there?
Nibbling here and there because I don't want, based off the starvation that we're encountering, I don't want to make myself sick.
All right. Everybody, but I meant to say this after you guys woke up. Everybody at Arix increased that mysterious counter by 1.
Woo! Avoiding the mysterious counter. I don't know what it means, but yay, avoiding it. Assuming bad.
Ominous day total 1.5.
I like Dave's tracker for it.
I don't know what's pressing me, but I feel like we should continue forward.
So where?
If we catch
What are
a
we
wizard
doing?
one, we can ask way out. Or if we can get outside backtracking, Arix find plant, make food.
Halflings are not meant to be down in this type of area. I'm starting to. It's starting to wear thin on me. Not to mention my stomach is eating itself.
Want to
And I have only so much more light.
Well, Pavel, you totally convinced us to turn around earlier. Do you want to go back the way we...
We came down to find the White Hoods. We have not.
It's an
Alright,
accurate assessment. So do you want to go back up?
It's like one of those
I do
RPG. Sorry, go ahead.
I do not know what awaits for us up, but I am lost down here.
Alright, lead the way then.
I'm gonna say finally some.
I'll start guiding backtrack.
Direction, yay!
You putting your light back up?
Yeah, it's so I put it up before the fight.
Perception checks. All right. Everybody. It's not everybody. There we go. So the pathward back up seems to be pretty quiet. The door, you catch flickering it just at the edge of your vision of what looks like a dreadlocked small figure. But it quickly moves out of sight.
We're not alone. Someone down that way.
Give me a wisdom check.
The dreadlock figure was the court, weren't they?
There you go. Don't worry about the wisdom check then.
Oh, the goat man. It's still... Come out, goat man. I saw.
Silence greets you.
I'm gonna head over.
I call out in Gnomish. Please, we could use some help if you have the time.
The tunnel before you remains silent, and you see no sign.
I go towards it.
Alright, after a bit more walking, you find yourself back in the cavern where you originally met the creature. You see no sign of it.
My intention is not to pause for too long on the back travel. So, it's just...
Alright. I turn around.
So you're heading back up still? Is the plan?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, give me another perception check as you're heading up. Alright. You pass the crumbled statue remains on the stairs and march your way continually upwards. After a long period of marching, you find yourself back in the chamber with all the stone scree about. Passageways lead off in various directions.
Continuing back towards the entrance.
You want to go back towards like the original cave you came in, or you wanted to? You're back in that roundabout area.
I thought the overall plan was head back towards where we came in, that the White Hoods had used as their overall camp, so that we could get back outside.
Okay, I'm checking with you guys. If that's what you want to do.
Well, it was either do that or once we're in the hub area,
Which is where you are.
which is where we are, we had two other paths that led it up that we could follow instead if we wanted.
It's your call. I just wanted to clarify what you guys are doing. I didn't want to assume.
But I want to get out, so I'm totally down with just going back.
Take other path heading up, or head back to the beginning.
So there's only two paths, one that we've already done, and then another?
No, there are two paths going up, one path going down, which you just came back, and one path back.
So 4.
Checking for tracks and such on the two paths going up. The standard use and who might have gone up kind of thing. Survival is a 17.
Things don't seem to have changed since the last time you were up here. There seems to be movement along all the paths.
Looks same to Arix.
How the paths going up? How far can I see before any sort of like difference?
About 15 feet. They all wind quite a bit. Or seem to from where you are standing.
Cautiously moving up 15 to kind of see past that.
Give me a survival check.
Natural 20.
All right, you catch a hint of colder air up one of the upward paths. You can't see much farther because the path continues to wind, but the air definitely has a hint of cold.
Path winding, can't see full, but cold air. It smells fresh.
And perhaps we find the White Hoods up that way.
All right, let's go.
Arix nods, and we'll begin heading down that path.
Up that path.
Yes, up that path.
All right, perception check. The path ends up going for a couple hours, so if you're gonna cast light, let me know. Otherwise, you're gonna be grabbing, holding.
Yeah. So how many hours did I spend coming up this far?
So getting back to the hub, you've already you would have had to have recast at least once.
Okay, so I'm down to 5 more hours. Yeah, I guess I'll cast again.
I mean, we're passing through a good length of cavern that we haven't been through now. You might be able to find more moss as we go.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out for moss.
Perception is a 14. I'll type it, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. All right. You don't see any sign of any movement or actions or smells or sounds for quite a ways. The air starts to grow noticeably cooler, and after about almost 2 hours walking, you can feel cold wind flowing down. You can hear the sounds of that wind echoing across what you can only assume to be is a cave mouth. You believe you found the surface again.
Alright, continue heading forward to said surface area.
All right. The cave itself starts to lighten so that you no longer need to cast light spells. Those of you without dark vision can see. And after another half hour, you find yourself staring out at a snowy expanse. As you approach, you note that the cave mouth seems to open a little ways up a cliff face. As far as the eye can see, you can see snow. Trees covered in snow, and hills covered in snow. As far as the eye can see.
What's the distance down this cliffside to the treed area?
Give me a intelligence check.
Ha! My strong suit. 3.
You think you could jump and survive the fall, and a good sprint would get you to the nearest trees.
Arix can jump to trees. Find plant, make food. Everybody happy.
I will cross-check that information.
I'm gonna
18.
start eating snow.
You are very confident that Arix would most likely die or seriously hurt himself if he jumped down from here. You guess you're about 25 to 30 feet up, and assuming that it's rock underneath the snow, you're pretty sure he'd hurt himself. The nearest trees are maybe a half mile away.
Yeah, there's no way you're making that.
I will take his information into account and just
Yes.
and I will not jump. But I am going to as I said, if I can get a plant, I can make food for everyone. So I want to head towards the tree area. I gotta find mistletoe.
So what are we doing?
Eric's need to go to trees to make food for everyone. Need find plant.
What kind of plant?
Not
Jay, eating all that snow is painful, but it definitely seems to help.
So are we literally just like at a sheer cliff fall?
Almost perfectly sheer.
Well, if I can figure out what type of plant it is, I can handle it.
not remember name. Starts with
Mistletoe?
maybe. Makes food. Eric's used for spell.
I'm gonna start eating some snow.
I'm going to take a handful of snow and turn into a raven
Turn
and
into a
fly
raven.
around. Yeah.
Didn't the spore's ability replace your wild shape, or is that in addition to?
My understanding was addition to.
I thought flying was like level 7.
That too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or 8.
Yeah, if you're not druid of the moon.
No, that's definitely right. Hold on, let me rethink this.
Yeah, 8.
Right, so yeah, that's in addition to your wild shape, based on my reading as well.
Eric's will also begin to eat amounts of snow.
Okay, everybody's getting some water. Good for you.
I'm gonna eat the snow and I'm gonna periodically put it into the flask. Putting more into the flask whenever what I have is melted.
All right.
I'm gonna start climbing down towards the trees.
Yeah, really, our only option is to climb.
All right, anybody climbing? Give me an athletics check.
Yay.
Do I have
Sucks.
athletics? I do not.
Lawrence is like, you all fall.
Hold on. Sorry, I just want to update everything for the last 2 sessions in here. Is that everything?
You hit certain points where I feel like you're just fucking with us and you're not actually updating anything. You're just dragging your fingers across keys because we don't know.
I mean, not saying I haven't done that. can't let you guys know everything.
This is why
You know,
I'm fucking paranoid.
Yeah. Bu-bu-bu-bu-bu-bum. Nobody seems to want that. Nope, nope. Nope. Well, maybe actually. Let me check that.
Is that the feats?
Nope, nope. Okay. So nobody on that one. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I got 11, 14, 10. Pablo's not climbing? Okay. Just wanted to confirm. Arix and Dodor, you start to scale the cliff face with no problem. As you start to make your way down, you hear a brief shout from above as you watch both Zook and Jay fall.
As they fall past, I'm gonna say to the door, "You say Eric's not survive."
And they won't either. I'm gonna try to grab. I'm gonna try to grab.
You're going to try to grab one, holding on to a sheer cliff face without any support? Just want to confirm that's what you want to do.
That's what I want to do with speed.
That's what you want to do?
Give me a second.
You cut off at the end of the sentence, so I didn't know if that was
I said what I wanted to do in spirit.
Okay. So that's no, you're not going to do that, or?
I can't think of anything to do without any spells. Sorry, guys.
Alright, Zook, you take 14 points of damage, bringing you to 0. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zook hits with a sickening crunch and appears to be unmoving at the bottom. Jay, you take 12 points of damage. And one of your legs feels very funny. You have a disadvantage on all dex checks until healed. Or sufficient rest.
I'm gonna continue climbing down and see if I...
Alright, you both make it to the ground in time as you look around and see the clearly hobbled Jay and the unconscious and bleeding into the snow Zook, who is once again unconscious.
I'm okay. I'm on the surface. I'm just gonna walk it off.
How many times must I save this wizard?
Eric's berries can heal. Sort of. Helps if knocked out. Not good for real damage, though.
You gain
Well,
back
that's not
12.
For a normal kobold, getting a hit point or two back is huge.
Use a second level spell. You gain back 12.
Zook is conscious again.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Alright, are you healing the leg injury or healing hit points?
Hit points.
Alright, so the leg injury will remain.
So 9. So I'm at
27 of 36 with the leg injury.
correct.
With a couple of sticks and a couple of the leather straps, I'm going to jimmy up a leg.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
16.
All right. Well, you managed to splint your leg in a relatively comfortable position there, Jay.
I begin searching for mistletoe.
All right,
Same.
Pablo, what are you doing up in the cliff face still?
I'm going to nestle myself down and try and take a nap.
The one who is actually that's smart because he's exhausted.
And at like less than half my health points and have a weapon.
It is funny though that you're the one who's like resistant to cold.
My,
Like, no, guys, I'm gonna stay here. Fuck you. I'm taking a
my
nap.
tune is completely hobbled in this type of campaign. I am literally like, this is the first time I ever made a front and center Hulk smash, and I've gotten nothing.
Dude, you can rip fucking weapons away from people.
It was a kobold.
Hey!
This is out of character. Fuck off, Arix.
I was saying that out of character. Hey!
Yes, a Goliath ripped a spear out of a kobold's hands.
I mean, it's realistic. Don't get me wrong,
Like,
but
give me that. And then he took like 30 damage and just continued running away.
38 damage.
So almost 40 damage. It was like, nah, I'm a kobold, I'm cool.
all the other ones took 5, dead.
Why he had all the equipment.
Yeah, so mistletoe.
Dragon shield.
Survival check for finding mistletoe is a 21, Lawrence.
20 and what?
21.
I got 22.
I'm just hanging out with them to make sure they're safe.
Alright, at almost the same point in time, you come across a patch of mistletoe from opposite directions.
That's it! And I'm going to start collecting as much as I can.
Me too.
Alright. So, as much as you can really ends up being what you can hold in your hands unless you have somewhere to put it.
My Yeti
I got a
bag.
pouch, guys!
So if you've got pouches to put it in, you can collect up to 3 pounds of mistletoe per pouch.
He's still got that Yeti bag.
Oh yeah, so
Good old Yeti bag.
you can strip the mistletoe patch bare if you really want to.
Well, I mean, I only need a sprig for the spell, so 3 pounds should be enough to carry us a good fucking while. Plus, each berry is sustenance for a day. So...
And there goes hunger problems.
3 pounds will be, I think, pretty good out of character.
I mean, there goes all hunger problems for the rest of the game.
Basically.
Who needs your fucking ring of sustenance? Good berry, bitch.
Well, I gave you beads of nourishment, and then you guys didn't use them. So those would have fed you for a day too.
Yeah, well, those
We
go
had
with-
like 3 of those.
those go.
Yeah.
Those go with the shield that we don't know what did.
Yep. Well, you'll never know now. Those are gone.
I think it was a shield of biting. I sensed that it could bite things. Because the picture was so vivid.
Never know now. It's not like my other magic items have been identified or even looked at, including the things for the spellcaster who doesn't have spells, decides not to use anything.
Yeah, you could be doing that while we're
Well,
you're
you
just
could also have been
following.
doing that during any of the short rests or long rests you did underground too.
I'd like to start doing that now.
Mother of God.
So
So I'm gonna tune to my spear while I'm just hanging out up there, like half dozing.
Who said it was magic?
I don't know if it's magic.
Got a gold tip.
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean.
it was a sweet spear for a kobold.
Yeah, he was a tough guy. And he's very upset he lost his spear.
I'm napping then.
No, as you focus on your spear, you do pick up a small magical resonance.
I fucking hate you. This is why nobody.
You made an assumption. You didn't ask.
This is why nobody's doing it. Literally, this right here is why nobody's doing it.
Okay.
Because they don't want to assume.
I've told you and think if you guys ask if something's magical, I've given you the answer. If you don't ask, you're not going to pick up on it. But you don't just assume it's magical. I try to sense if there's a magical presence. Yes, no. Go from there. Mike is well aware that he has magic items.
No. Well, fuck him.
He's got wands and scrolls that I've given him, and he's done nothing with them.
While we're at it, is there any magical aura from the sling?
From the what?
Sling.
No, the sling does not have a magical aura. The sling appears to be a well-used strip of leather.
Returning back to where Zook and Jay were...
Oh, Jay followed you.
Well, returning back to where Zook was resting? Did he even get up? I gotta assume that he's alive and just laying in the snow.
He just sat up and went, ow.
And then we left him there.
I suppose I'd like to look at the book while I was doing that.
I'll go back to where Zook is and call up towards Papu.
Found plant, make food.
And I will cast Goodberry.
The berries seem to ripen and glow slightly, giving it off an aura of tastiness and health.
Can I have one, please?
Yes, you can, because up to 10 berries appear. Sweet. So, they restore 1 hit point and give enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a day.
Or it's at 28.
And you can bring your mysterious counter to 0.
Nom nom.
Anybody else eating one?
Yep.
Bring your counter to 0.
I offer a good berry to Zook.
Berry is good. Eat.
I mean, Zook doesn't know about the mysterious encounter, so I'm going to eat one.
Alright, your counter goes to 0.
That was a weird hesitation on good berry eating.
I want to see what the encounter is.
Death, probably, from starvation.
Or some sort of feat for not eating or something.
Or lack of nourishment. Yeah, you don't get fucking iron belly or whatever the fuck. Because you starved yourself.
You know, that could have been one of the feats. If you reach 5, you live longer. Or your max.
Yeah, push yourself to the brink of death to stave off death. Sounds like a great plan.
Gandhi did it.
Yeah, and look how well he just lived.
Very peacefully.
And
He was very at peace with himself.
and just a constant skeleton covered in skin.
I mean,
I
you
don't
didn't
know,
have the burden.
He helped bring down the British rule of India. I mean, pretty powerful if you ask me.
Because that's what we're doing here, starving ourselves in a mountain.
Hey, maybe you're going to bring down the rule of Damaris.
Yeah,
Oh man, I hope so.
Yes.
as no one knows about us, and we were last known as prisoners.
Big friend, want berry?
I feel a lot better.
Did I nap?
Yeah,
So I got a short rest?
you got a short rest in.
So is my exhaustion gone?
No, you need a long rest for that. And to, at this point, cure the ailments that are causing it.
10.
It's like the Diablo non-combat pets. They just follow you around. Unable to interact with anything, just starving Marvin.
So I get my level for
No, you
short rest?
you can't get anything because you're exhausted. If you're exhausted, you can't recover hit points naturally, and exhaustion goes away with a long rest and whatever's causing it.
Okay. Did I ID my fucking...
Yes, it's a kobold spear appears. Whenever it strikes an enemy, it causes them to burst out into a bawling rain of tears unless they succeed on a charisma check of 12.
Alright, so I'm going to discard my club and short sword.
Don't we have a spare short sword somewhere? Or am I thinking?
Might be in the Yeti bag.
I have a longsword.
There was a
You have a
longsword
longsword?
that was disappeared.
What?
Longsword was stolen.
Longsword went missing with the shield during the.
No, one of the long swords. We had another one. I got rid of all the things that disappeared.
Well, everybody that checked their belongings found out what disappeared. Anybody that
No,
didn't might still be missing stuff.
I had a Yeti sack tally.
I'd like to check my belongings.
Who you think?
Hey, look at that!
Hey, those things you didn't identify, they're all fucking gone. Don't worry.
They're all
about
gone. Fuck you. So it's just a regular short spear with the exception of that?
Yeah. Your scroll is missing there, Zook.
Good. Fuck you.
The more things you don't use, the more things Lawrence taketh away.
Lawrence just takes away.
Have I learned anything about the book yet?
No, you haven't been studying it.
I said I was studying it while they were out getting mistletoe.
Yeah, for an hour.
He said it takes days for a spellbook.
Oh. Well, I know it takes
Days
like,
per spell in a spell book.
it takes like what 2 hours to copy it down. One if it's illusion, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Don't
but
learn
that's when
anyone.
it's on a scroll, where it's already pre-designed to be ready to go, not someone's private spell book where
Okay.
it's a multi-page document written in their own hand, in their own formulae, and their own calculations, and their own method of casting, unique to each individual.
Fair enough.
Think about it like trying to understand someone else's Excel spreadsheet.
A little more complex than that, but
Whatever, I got a short spear to crying.
I guess you can rename it that, sure.
Well, said
Man,
it's
you can
kobold
make some
spear
bitches
of
cry.
Or a kobold spear of tears.
I thought it was a nice name for it.
So what's the DC?
12.
Hold on.
That's why he just started crying. Tears for spears. Yes! I'm renaming my spear Tears for Spears. That's so good.
So yeah, I asked if you wanted a berry.
I will eat a berry.
You're gonna have to throw it to you.
I will
Yeah, are we going back in? Should we just climb back up?
Everybody hated the fucking cave. I'm not about to suggest out of character that we go back into the goddamn cave where everybody was bad all the time.
Dude, I'm a halfling. I'm a halfling. I'm full. I'm good now.
Well, one berry is good for everyone. It doesn't decrease size in the book, so.
Huh? No, I meant like I'm a halfling.
He's thinking like hobbits. They're happy when they've eaten.
Yeah, we like comforts, like food.
Well, if Pavu's still up there, I will try to throw him a berry.
All right, give me a dex throw.
Dex throw is going to be a 20.
All right, Pavu, give me a dex check to catch it or get hit in the face with it.
You should have rolled a dex attack.
7.
It hits you in the face.
Whatever. I grab it and eat it.
You instantly feel full. You can reduce your counter to 0.
And also...
And it'll cure your exhaustion as opposed to a hit point.
Jazz hands.
That's good. That means you can short rest for hit points or long rest and get hit points back instead of long resting to get exhaustion and then trying to rest to get hit points. It's a good thing. That's trying to be nice.
Don't remind me. Then I literally sat in the mouth of a cave and was like, I'm gonna get some health back. Fuck you guys. I got no health back. Alright.
I don't know.
I'm going to ask the druid, do you think you can guide us out of this land, or should we go back into the dark cave?
You know, I don't know what it is, but something's drawing me back to the acid cave, but I mean, ultimately it's your call.
Where are the
sure
white hoods? God damn it. I'm so mad about that.
I still think they were taken as slaves.
Yeah, they're probably in the Dugar Citadel.
Let's go find our dreadlocked horse people.
Just a coincidence that I nicknamed it that. I do only have a limited amount of light, though. I didn't find any more phosphorus or photoluminescent. Whatever the fuck it is. Moss. I think it's photoluminescent.
Sure it's not bioluminescent?
I don't know, man. Can't find L.
Well, anyways, to answer your question, I am so unfamiliar with these lands. I'm from a deep, lush forest. This is just harsh. I feel Pava would be able to do a better job than I.
The fucking music changed.
Is that a dragon? Just kidding.
Pop was about to get jumped.
Pava, get down here. See if you can lead us to some sort of civilization.
I do not know or like civilization.
You don't have some sort of tribe you came from?
I was sent out here with a task. A task to free my people.
Where are they?
On a mountain peak somewhere. I am to be their new leader. But there are things I must do.
I just wanted to get paid for a job, make some money. But if you become a leader of a tribe, I will more than happily entertain you and come along for the ride. Especially if there's more Goliaths out there. Could help us get out of this fucking country.
Not really in a country. But...
Yeah,
I'm not
the
allowed to
outskirts of the...
return until my task is complete.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll help you with your task.
Well, I certainly cannot take on a troll with a puny spear.
But it's not so puny. It makes people cry.
Doesn't matter.
So what do you recommend we do then?
I want to find the White Hoods.
Alright, well, they clearly didn't come this way. I don't think. Although they did have climbing gear, I do recall. They could have come this way. We didn't find any tracks, though. Now that we're fed, do you want to go back into the caves?
I simply feel finding the White Hoods would aid us.
In getting better weapons? Okay. It's a good point.
Alright, I'm ready to head back.
I never figure you guys out.
Like I said, we're gonna Minecraft this shit. Go stock up on food, then back into the cave.
I'm going to look along the cave face to see if I see any sort of climbing gear.
Give me a perception.
Perception is a 16.
You do not.
Okay, I'm at the mouth cave looking around.
Alright, back into the cave now that we got food.
Alright, so what's everybody's athletic check to get up there? That's what we're doing. Pick a direction!
17.
Where'd Adam
Hey,
go? Jesus.
man, we're just as frustrated as you are, so...
I'll be honest, I never expected you to latch onto the White Hoods this much.
That was like our only hook.
It wasn't even meant to be a hook. You guys decided to follow her. You
Okay,
were free!
But here we are as, like, prisoners with nothing.
I know.
So it's like, Let's
Yeah,
go
Zook,
find.
you can't even get up the cliff face. Now with an 11, you failed to climb.
I'd like to try again.
I'm going to give him an inspiration die.
Hey, inspire him. Go.
Come on, Zook, you can do it. Just grab one stone, then another. Keep going until you're at the top.
What does that get me for my roll?
An extra 1d6.
With a little extra pep in my step, I roll 17.
Hey, you climb up to meet Pavu at the cave mouth.
I'm going to also climb with a 17.
You climb up behind Zook rapidly, no problem. Ghidorah, Arix, what are you doing?
Oh, I said 17 earlier.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you climb up, no problem then.
We'll climb up to join the rest of everyone. 19.
You climb up, no problem. Everybody give me a perception check.
23.
Not one.
20.
Burn your dice. You're the new Dave.
Dude, if you can switch die, because that's what I did. Like
Chris?
my D20
Oh,
is
sorry, yours is
reversed
there.
for
Adam,
3.
sorry. Adam's I need.
Sorry.
Alright, so everybody but Zook. As you take a last look at the daylight before you, before heading back into the darkness, you see off in the distance, near the, not quite at the horizon, but silhouetted against what appears to be a larger mountainscape, you see what appears to be a scattering of structures, maybe a loose village of some sort.
Well, that looks promising.
Better than the dark, that is for sure.
Last building Eric saw before prison had brown and white monsters.
Brown and white monsters?
Did you shit yourself?
No. Went to take shinies. People already dead. Only living black and white monsters. Brown and white monsters. Spotted. Moo. Terrible.
Wait, they went moo?
Have you guys not heard this story?
Not in character.
I thought I'd made a couple comments before.
You had.
You did, but you hadn't made the moo sound.
It's kind of been like passed over.
Yeah. Moo.
Oh,
Horrible.
yeah, you should watch out for them. I hear their white milky stuff is acidic.
They killed fleshies in building. Eric's not blamed.
I give a deep sigh, kind of nestle in, feeling full finally. Tomorrow, we will go to that. And I point to it with my spear.
Time of day is it?
It's, give me a survival check.
10.
I got a 20.
The door, you're not quite sure whether it's late morning or early afternoon. You can't quite tell. But Eric's, you're confident that it's early afternoon.
Theodore, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
I need to make sure.
Hey, Mike, how about you do something in the session? Fuck. Jesus.
I'm looking at a book.
Hey, Mike's done plenty. He's done suck and die. Just giving you shit, man.
You know, it's probably faster if you look at one of the fucking wands
I'm gonna
Be
do
able
a
to use
grad.
it.
You should totally attune to the wands.
Yeah, no, but he was curious, so I was just doing it in character. I planned on switching to a wand very soon.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
Study the book for days. Attune for an hour to a wand.
No. If you want to be inefficient for in character reasons, that's totally fine.
Mhm.
I have no argument against that. I'm a dumb kobold.
What's my druidcraft say?
Druidcraft says it looks like it's going to be blistering winds, but no precipitation.
It'll be windy. No snow though.
Still time left in day. We start now?
I agree that travel would be much better without the wind.
We have a giant wind blower who's immune to the to the climate. Just stand behind him and it'll break the wind. Have him lead.
Yeah, but I don't really want to pad myself with needles again. It was effective, but damn, was it itchy.
So you would rather sleep on a cave floor again rather than perhaps a nice bed?
No, I'm saying go now, rather than tomorrow.
Oh, I misunderstood you completely.
He was saying he'd rather avoid the winds. The pine needles worked, but they were itchy. It was not a comfortable experience for him.
Alright. I'm gonna climb back down.
Alright, athletics check.
More than the 17.
You're good.
I will give you an 18.
You're good.
Zook will die.
Again.
I will give Zook another inspiration die, and then I will roll an 11
And fall.
and fall.
I'm gonna turn into a bear and try to break his fall.
How would that...
Big, fluffy, fat bear.
Yeah, but it's not
Give
a
me a dex check to get under him. It's gonna hurt you too.
Yeah, they're temporary hit points.
I was gonna say that's 30 temporary hit points.
Dex. Well, I gotta check my bear dex. Hold on. Does anyone know that off the top of their head?
bear's...
Bear Dex is like an 11.
So I add nothing to my roll.
Correct.
11.
No,
Yeah,
you use the better.
No, black bear is 10, yeah, nothing.
I'm pretty sure you use better.
I'm pretty sure you use the physical stats of the creature.
You use the better on one of the mental things. Physical things is the creature, was
Physical
my
is
understanding.
of the creature, yes. Which means
Alright.
Dave oh no, he wasn't a druid.
Right.
Dave's a lion ass when it comes to his druid.
Well, the door attempts to get there after turning into a bear. Unfortunately, Jay falls too fast and takes 15 points of falling damage.
Oof.
And hurts his other leg.
Catching you up, Ryan. There's still time left in the day, so we're starting now because tomorrow's going to be blistering winds.
Oh,
Even though you now have a crippled Jay.
I still got good berries.
And I'm also okay with being where.
Yeah, well, you're not like some other shapeshifters we've had who had opinions.
No.
about
Some
things.
very proud.
I had no problem until it was assumed. It was assumed, like, oh, I'm gonna ride you. I'm like, no, you're not. That's not how this works.
That's also fair.
Alright. Well, then I will use, if I see that they are all they're staying down and moving out, I will roll the only skill that I have a plus in, which is athletics, to climb down the mountainside.
Woo!
as I see you move towards the mountainside, mind if I hitch a ride with you? I'm all friends today.
Wait, you're up top?
Yeah,
He
I'm up
hasn't
top.
climbed down yet. Dave gave him an inspiration die and then fell. And then Stu was just like, fuck it, I did this once already.
Fair enough. Climb on, little one.
Thank you.
That
All
one.
right. You have disadvantage, Pabu.
That's fine.
That one.
Oh, please, that'd be hilarious.
My
Zook dies from Pabu landing on him.
Is a 16.
All right, you have no problem scaling down with Zook clinging to your back. Making it look easy.
Is Jay still conscious?
Jay
Yeah.
is conscious on the ground with 2 busted legs.
I'm gonna heal my wounds.
Legs?
My legs, yeah.
I was going to say, you using a heal on the leg or are you using it for heal HP again?
On my legs.
Alright, so each spell will only heal 1 leg.
Motherfucker. So wait,
What is this?
do I still just have disadvantage to my dex check, or
Right now, you have a movement speed of 5 feet, and that's you crawling.
Both
Alright.
legs broken.
Chris, not the shit.
Mom, Dad, come here, you gotta see
What the fuck?
That's fantastic. That is
I'm
the
just-
sound effect of Jay climbing.
I'm just going to, yeah, waste some spell slots, I guess.
There's a long rest coming.
So, I'm gonna use 2 spell slots, and then I'm gonna heal myself at the 2nd level.
Alright, so you're going to keep 1 leg injury?
No, I said
He's
I'm gonna use
using
2 first
2
level.
and then.
Oh, gotcha. That was such a
and
great sound effect.
get 19 health points
Mom,
back.
Dad, come here, you gotta see
Shit! Yeah. So I used half my spells, guys, but I'm okay.
Be better. Can you inspire yourself? All right.
I don't actually know. Can I inspire myself?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Survival check to head towards structures that are off in the distance. 19.
You gave me a good sound effect for an in-game event. I like it. Oh my god. What's your survival check?
19.
Alright, Eric heads off confidently in the direction he believes the village to be in.
I'm gonna gesture towards my shoulders. Looking at Jay.
I'm gonna get on. And I'm gonna say thank you.
Alright, you start heading off, breaking a fresh trail of snow. It's not long before you pass beneath the boughs of a small forested area. Though the boughs are thin, the snow creates an ominous presence. Perception checks it.
Can I have like heightened perception because I'm not walking? I'm just trying to pay, and I'm just trying to perceive.
No.
My heightened perception is a 19.
Well, that sucks because you don't have a heightened perception.
All right, then my normal perception is
Yeah. Come on, the kid's not as fat as a bear. That's rude. Actually, you can get advantage on yours for that reason.
Hit the plate harder, Dave. Nice.
Start rolling with my metal die.
Doesn't do Dave any good.
That's true. All right. So what's everybody else's rolls? Oh, there. There's Mike's, Chris's, Adams.
What are you rolling?
Perception.
16. I was trying to find the Brian Regan thing, but I am not nearly as good of an internet wizard as Canada is.
Left leg broken.
Left leg broken.
All right. You all look up as you hear some guttural speech. Pavu, you recognize it as being in Broken Giant. Food come to be ground. Eat marrow meat. As you look over, you see a hulking, green, misshapen humanoid figure with an elongated, slack jaw and massive teeth. Arms that are too long for its body to end in large, massive, hooked, claw-like fingers. As the wart and bubble-fleck-covered troll comes out from a nearby mound of snow, drool already slavering from its jaws as it moves to attack. Initiative.
What kind of troll?
Looked like a green troll.
And what am I looking for?
That's up to you if you remember.
It's not green, I know that.
Come on, Chris. Come on. I'm trying to
Oops.
see rolls here, man.
Sorry.
Twister was fun.
I'm assuming it starts with Dave's up here. No. Yes.
No.
No. Starts with Mike's up there. The 19. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I found that.
Twister was fun. But my older brothers would never let me play when they played. So I put Vaseline on the colored circles. Left leg broken!
There it is.
I'm a big family, 8 kids.
Arix is first.
I'm gonna stab this thing with a short spear of crying. It's just gonna start crying.
Tears for Spears. Tears for Spears.
I was gonna say
Here's for spears.
with what?
If I recall, this will had a large gets an advantage component, so right, trolls are large, everything's large.
It is large, yes.
Again, can you turn it down a little bit?
Alright, I will. What's the distance between me and this thing?
About 12 feet.
12 feet? Yeah,
Yep.
40 feet the fuck back.
Okay.
Way down.
And 2 shots. First will be. This town, I hope, has arrows. And a permit so I can buy arrows. First attack's a 23.
Hold on. I want to give you a map for it. Alright, so you're doing what now?
That looks like you already took into account 40 the fuck back. I'm going to fire 2 shots. First one's a 23.
23 hits?
So that'll be 9 damage. And the second shot will be 24, so that'll be...
That is a hit.
15 damage.
Stupid lizard! Eat! Pablo is the only one that understands him. FYI. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be me.
The door, you're up.
I'm gonna go bite and claw.
Do you still have Jay on your back?
Sorry, yes he does.
Sorry, Dave.
I assume he'd gotten off because he was separate on the map.
I forgot that he was writing. That's why I had him separate.
Alright, so before I go in, I am going to go on my hind legs and roar in hopes that he falls off.
Jay, are you trying to cling on?
I guess not. Because he clearly wants me off. I was gonna just bite on his back.
Yeah, I'm worried about what happens when you get a whack from this thing. I'm fully expecting to get out of bear by a hit and a half. Yeah, so start swinging. 23 on the bite.
Hits?
15 on the claw.
Does not hit.
Time for a trumpet.
8 damage.
It was requested. 8 damage?
Sir.
Oops, that didn't work. There. Alright. Your teeth sink into the troll's flesh, giving you a putrid scent and taste as its rubbery flesh seems to distend under your bite before reforming onto its flesh. Very good eating. Anything else?
Nope.
Zook, you are up.
Alright, I would like to move up to, what is that, N6? Right above that tree.
Okay.
And I would like to hit that troll with the firebolt.
Alright. Disadvantage.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for that inspiration, Dave. That'll be for 7 damage.
For the first time, the troll looks angry as its face snaps around to focus on Zook. We know Bernie. Anything else?
That's it.
Babu, you are up.
Hit him with fire. He's a troll. all the fire you have. And I will attack with my short spirit of crying. It is so weird rolling one of these tiny ass dies versus the middle die. So weird. 19.
It's
12 damage. DC is 12 to break. Otherwise, he'll start crying.
the troll looks down at the wound, confused as tears start to pour from its eyes. What? What? Very confused as its face starts leaking water. Something trolls are not known to be able to do.
And I will attack him again.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit.
Yep.
Alright.
That's
Another 12 damage.
it's the silliest thing. A crying troll.
That was like, why?
What is this?
Its face goes even more confused as the waterworks seem to double.
Alright. Can I make a troll friend? I would do that. I would so do that.
Very confused, the troll glances at the bear in front of it and Pavu, and then makes a run for the door. Pavu and the door, you get your attack opportunity if you want them.
How does this work in bear? Do I choose between the bite or the claws? Is it always the...
You choose which one you want.
Well, I will take the claws.
Claw, you get one. You don't get both.
It says claws,
Yeah,
but that makes it one attack.
Yeah, one attack.
Alright, so I rolled a 19, which is a crit. Well, no, I rolled a 19. So, potential on the crit. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright. Crit. Spear is done. Oh, it's all times 2 now.
Yep.
Uh, 19 damage.
What was your attack roll, Chris?
Oh, I'm sorry, it was 17.
Okay. Alright. In stunned surprise, or rather, this troll seeming surprised not only at the even greater onslaught of tears pouring from its eyes, but as your claws rip into its flesh, you separate one of its arms from its bodies. The arm, however, seems to twitch and lash out of its own volition at you, the door. What's your AC in bear form?
11.
It deals a critical hit. Or possibly the weakest critical hit I could have given. It deals 6 damage to you.
Okie dokie.
Literally all ones.
Good.
The troll, however, undaunted by the loss of its arm, claws at Zook and attempts to bite him as well. Zook, what's your AC?
It is 11.
Hitting with both. For 15 claw damage
I'm down.
and 8 bite damage. Yes, that does drop you, man. Again. Come on, Zook. You gotta stay up, man.
Now, just so we know for
Look how Arix runs away from everything.
when it's crying like that, does it have any disadvantage for sight? Just for future reference.
You won't know unless you get struck with the tears.
Okay.
All you know is it just whooped your ass. Alright. Brings us to Jay.
I'm gonna go over and heal Zook. Assuming that one hit didn't kill him.
He was dealt 23 points of damage, which is not enough to insta kill him now.
Damn.
What, you
14
wanted him
health
to
back.
die?
No, I'm just kidding.
Alright. Zook is still prone, but conscious again. Yay!
I'm gonna say, it can't take the heat. Hit it again.
God. Wow, Dave. Wow. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Arix, you're up again.
Alright. So the troll's missing an arm. Arm's still moving. How's the troll look other than that?
It looks pretty beat up. I mean, but it is a troll.
I will shift for a better line of sight from the tree.
Can I make a free action?
What?
Shout out. Can I make a free action and shout out?
You can shout out, sure.
Fire! Trolls died to fire.
Arix, you're up.
I will move to H12. And I will fire an arrow at the troll.
Arix is firing!
Disadvantage. You healed here for 14. Alright, and everything just crashed for some reason. I don't know why it still just crashed on me.
You said disadvantage.
Yeah.
But Discord's still up and running.
Yeah, Discord and Sirenscape stayed up, but Excel's crashed for some reason.
With disadvantage, that's going to be a 19.
That hits. And yeah, the map's all gone. Sorry. I'm not going to recreate it. But
13 damage.
alright. 15, got it. Alright, the troll is definitely not looking great. You guys tell me what your initiatives were again, sorry.
Adam just went, so I'm next on the list. 20. Adam's 24, I'm 20, Ryan's 6. Dave is 9. Where's Mike's? There it is, 19.
Thank you. Alright. Yeah. So you're up then. Chris. Thank you.
I'm going to break bear and cast chill touch on the.
Is shifting not an action for you?
I was almost certain it was a free action, but this is the first session I've actually used wild shape, so I will double check.
Pretty sure it's only a bonus action for the right circle.
Yeah. You can shift in and out, but that's your turn. That's your action. Unless you go Druid of the Moon.
I think it's Moon.
Yeah. Moon can shift in and out as a free action.
Bonus action.
So you can shift, but that's it.
You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action.
Fair enough.
Is that for Moon, or can I do that now?
You can do that with any. Moon just lets you go into it with a bonus.
So shifting in is a bonus action. Shifting out
Okay.
Okay.
Shifting
So
in
it's-
is an action.
Got it, yeah. As Moon, shifting in is just free action.
Bonus action.
Alright, so I do what I said.
Yep. Okay. Make your attack.
Six, 24.
That hits.
8 necrotic.
All right. The troll is definitely looking worse for the wear, slowing down, and not happy about the situation. So clearly too dumb to know when it's beaten.
Necrotic damage has that health stop component, right?
Yeah. Well, not necrotic, but chill touch specifically.
Oh, gotcha.
Zook, you're up. Rather, you're down, but it's your turn.
I will.
Stand.
Yeah, I will get to my feet. When was this the troll's turn in the order of combat?
Right after you.
Well, seems to have it out for me, so I'm going to
Hit it with fire
yeah.
from close range.
I'll take a swing
Coming
with
for
my
you.
longsword.
You're swinging out with your longsword.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Two-handed.
make your attack roll.
We've got our first melee sighting.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep. You got a
You did
17
hear me.
as a wizard.
Yeah.
You did hear me say, like, hit it with fire.
Yeah, but I'm in melee range, so any sort of attack roll would be disadvantage.
Really, Dave? Really?
And that's going to be for 9 damage.
All right. Troll is clearly on his last legs. However, it is still afoot.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm going to call out to the group. It's got me now. And that's it.
You realize if it deals 26 damage to you, you die.
Yeah. It's a hard reality.
Like, die.
Mhm.
Instantly.
I'm not trying to, it's just...
I don't know, man. You keep doing this.
It
I
kinda
feel
seems
like you
you're trying
are.
to.
falling
I
off
feel
the
like you're like,
mountain.
ah, you know what? Illusion sucks. I'm done.
Zook
I really like this character.
Zook has as much or more of a death wish as any character Dave has rolled so far. If you
Oh, actually, Pabu's right. Pabu's up next before Troll. So
If you take 26 damage, you die. When's the troll act? Right after you.
I got it backwards. Pabu was first and then Troll. So, Pabu, your turn.
All right, attacking the troll.
The troll or the troll arm?
Soak the attack of opportunity, go to the troll.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What's your AC?
14.
Alright, the troll arm lashes out at you, connecting for 15 points of damage.
What the fuck?
I told you, the crit I got on Chris was as low as I could go. That drops you.
You got another crit?
No, that's a normal roll.
15
No, it didn't
damage
drop
on a
me.
normal roll. Zook, you dead. You gotta die, clown.
No, it didn't drop me. I'm at 13.
I rolled all ones against Chris. What do you mean? I had you at 37, at 12 of 49, so 15 would drop you. You haven't healed.
I'm pretty sure Dador healed him.
No, the door healed me and the magic berry healed me.
The magic berry cured your exhaustion.
Okay, but still, the door healed me.
When
I was
Dador
at
healed him. Yeah, he was at 12, and Dador healed him when he didn't get any rest. Remember?
Nope, I missed that, but okay, how much did he heal you for?
I was at 29. So you dealt me 15.
Yep.
So I'm at 13, I believe. My math is terrible.
Okay.
Right? 29 minus.
That'd be 14. 29 minus 15 would be 14. Alright. Yeah. So you move up to behind the troll. You have flanking, so advantage.
And here we go. Nat 20.
Alright. Roll for crit.
$18.
That's a hit.
That's what, times 3?
Times 2.
It's only 3 for your luck.
It's only 3 for what?
Your orc. Your half orc, that's their racial bonus.
25 damage.
Alright. You drop the troll to 0 as it collapses to the ground. Anything else?
I turn to the group. Burn it.
As you turn to the group, the troll staggers back to its feet as certain injuries seem to heal. You also note that the troll arm seems to be growing as it seems to grow a shoulder.
How is it healing?
It's regenerating.
Doesn't chill touch prevent regained health?
Not for trolls.
Damn.
I thought that was the necrotic one.
Chill touch is the necrotic one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they screwed everything up by keeping the name and changing everything else about it. Literally everything else about the spell got changed. Why is it called Chill Touch still? I don't know. How about Necrotic Touch? Or Decaying Touch? You know. Dark Touch. Naughty Touch. Any kind of touch is better than Chill Touch at that point for a name.
Bad touch.
It turns and hits out at Pavu for 12 damage.
With one arm.
With one arm, yes. and attempts to bite the Zook, failing with a attack roll of an 8. You lucky bastard.
The only way Zook survives.
The arm attacks the door and misses miserably. That brings us to Jay.
Alright, I'm gonna step up to it and double attack. 23
Hits.
and 23.
Hits.
Uh, 6 damage total.
Alright.
5 on the first. 1
It
on the
staggers a bit, but is on its feet. Arix, you're up again.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the body.
Okay.
21. Damage.
Alright. Your arrows strike home, and once again, the troll's body drops, collapsing to the ground. Anything else?
Arix can't fire any better.
Tidora, you're up.
It means flame. Use flame if you have it.
Arix got no flame.
Flame on.
Is there an arrow sticking in the troll?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Druidcraft on the arrow to light a fire.
Okay. Okay. I'll allow it. That ends up causing a point of damage, which stops the troll's regeneration.
Canada. Razor sharp, Jim.
I like it, and also, damn it, my arrows, man.
What's the range on Druidcraft?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
How a cantrip killed a troll.
What level are you, Chris?
4.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
Now kill the arm.
I will use my reaction on the arm. Or will I?
You can't. It didn't move into or start its turn there yet.
Right. Okay, never mind.
Alright, Zook, you're up.
Alright, so the troll is still within 5 feet of me?
There is a large troll body with a flaming arrow sticking out of it right next to you, yes.
Oh, and it's down. Gotcha. I would like to move within view of the arm, keeping a distance of, I don't know, safe distance.
Okay.
And I will use Firebolt.
Alright. Disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, am I exhausted or something?
No, firing into combat.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit, yes.
And that's going to be for 6 damage.
Six damage? Okay. The arm seems to crackle under the fire. It continues to wriggle.
That's my turn.
Okay. Babu, you're up again.
Alright, so body is in front of me and is behind.
There's an arm back there with a shoulder.
I'm going to attempt to behead the troll.
Okay.
Hoping this will prevent the grow back. Actually, can I make a knowledge nature based off of Goliaths versus trolls?
Sure.
Nature is a... Oh yeah, I have nothing in it, so 14.
Was there something particular you were trying to recall, or some area of knowledge you were hoping to recall?
I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to stop them from regenerating.
Well, you do recall that fire is the best method, and that is the rare troll that can lose limbs that'll also regenerate, but they can be killed the same way.
Okay. $23 hit.
Yep. Are you still trying to decapitate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage is 15.
Alright, you have no problem slicing through the rubbery flesh and cutting the head off the troll.
Can I grab it and pull it away from the body?
Sure.
Yeah, so I will do that.
Okay. Alright. The troll arm lashes out at the door. The door, armor class is 11, right?
I broke out. It's
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 11 plus 5, 6.
Okay, so it does not hit you.
I gotta call these people back. I'm muted again. I'm sorry.
Yep. Alright, Jay, you're up. Can you kill the armor?
Well, I can't stop it from regenerating, but I'll certainly give it a try. I'll go over to the arm and stab it.
Mike already stopped the arm from growing more than the shoulder, so for a round.
That's a 9. Oh, that's a 20.
Alright, 20 hits.
4 damage.
Alright, the arm is still wriggling. Alright, Arix, you're up. Adam.
I'm going to... I don't remember what kind of action a weapon swap is. Is it a full action?
Yeah, generally.
Unless I drop the weapon kind of thing.
Right. Everything, Chris. Everything.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
The troll arm rapidly regenerated and just ate everybody.
I know I'm already fired into combat, but do I have a clear line at the arm?
No, because it's small and it's covered by a person. Two people.
I will reposition myself so as to have the best shot at it, and then fire at the arm.
Alright, still disadvantage.
Doing a ton of firing into combat. 14.
14 hits.
See, that's the best part about being a ranger and going bow and arrow.
I just hope it leads to something. Ooh, there's gonna be 18 damage.
Alright.
Shut up, Dave.
Alright, your arrow hits, and as it pierces the flesh of the arm and shoulder, it stops moving.
Hooray!
The door, you're up.
Set it on fire again.
I look for a branch or a twig or something, a stick.
I just put an arrow into the arm.
I'm looking for one to save you a component. Quickly. Is there anyone in my
Plenty of
immediate
sticks
reach?
around. Yeah,
Alright,
plenty
I
of them.
druidcraft a stick and poke it.
Unfortunately, the stick does not catch fire
Wet around.
due to the cold and wet.
Damn. Well, that's what I get for trying to save you a fucking ass.
I was giving you shit for, for the arrow anyway.
Anything else?
Well, there it is.
Alright, Zook, you're up.
While it's not moving, I move away.
I'd again like to.
You what?
I'm gonna position myself with a clear line of sight and firebolt.
Disadvantage.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
And 9 damage.
Damage doesn't matter at that point.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. The trolls are defeated.
Eric's not know that arrows sticking out of bodies still weapons. This fight, interesting lesson.
Everything is a weapon, little one.
I'm gonna examine the troll's body.
I know
Okay.
there were losses, but I'm going to try to get anything I can from my arrows.
How many other arrows were there? I lost count.
I want to say 4.
Yeah, there were 2 others during this fight.
Alright, let's see what you recover. You recover 3.
Cool.
The troll's body looks grotesque, just as it did in life.
Alright, leaning in close.
It stinks.
I've heard interesting things about the skin of a troll. Could, you skin this for me, Dodor?
What have you
What?
heard?
Well, I've heard that the skin of a troll can have some interesting property and makes for some good clothing.
Clothing?
Is that not in D&D?
Stinks.
Short friend wear troll?
Is that not in D&D? I thought.
Everything is in D&D. I like it.
Is there a loose scrap of flesh? By chance?
It's a troll. A lot of its flesh is loose.
Well, yeah, but like a piece that's already not on attached to a body part.
The arm?
Doorbell.
Like I just want like a
No, nobody cut off any strip of skins yet.
I mean, if you start eating it, I'm probably
No,
gonna.
I wasn't gonna eat it. I was just gonna like at the notion of wearing a troll skin like flesh. If there was a strip of skin, I was just gonna place it on my face.
something else, man. I mean, this is why new blood is good. They come up with new weird ideas.
I think troll blood might be good for alchemy.
Or if you're playing Skyrim, troll fat. I mean,
Troll, right? Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Troll fat for alchemy.
Not wrong with the troll blood either.
Everything.
Possibly.
You can use every part of a troll, just like a buffalo.
Speaking of using parts, I want to search around for branches or something I could use for shafts.
Disadvantage survival check.
While they deal with the body.
Mike, aren't you into alchemy? Weren't you like checking everything if it was good for alchemy, and then this one you try to wear?
I don't have anything to store the blood, and I haven't been getting any of my checks from my background, so I kind of gave up hope on that.
Lawrence, out of curiosity, disadvantage?
Nice blame Lawrence on that one.
Easy scapegoat.
What was that?
Out of curiosity, where's the disadvantage from on this?
All the snow, heavy snow, now combat, everything is disturbed.
Okay. I just double checking. 21.
You managed to find a bundle of sticks of 8 that you believe could be crafted into arrows. Shafts, at least. I mean, I guess you could do with wooden tips, but those generally aren't as effective. We do anything with the troll body? And since we were interested. That is Pavu's objective, yes.
Arix has no use for a troll body.
I mean, we could, I guess, carry the arm to the city to prove that we killed a troll. Or the head, rather.
Burn it.
Or we could create a pyre. I'm going to start gathering sticks and...
I'm going to try to assist with burning a troll.
making a small pyre.
You guys like to burn everything, I've noticed.
No, trolls have to be burned.
Trolls, undead, enemies, so they don't
No,
become undead. Just
no,
burn it all.
Trolls.
Burn it
I
all.
like how you start off by
Trolls,
listing all
specific.
things that need to be burned.
Yeah. How dare you burn the trolls and the undead so they can
And then all the enemies, so they can't come back as undead, even though there's no sign that they would.
Yet. That's why we had to burn them.
It made sense to me.
And
I don't want to fight it again.
firebombing an orc encampment. And
Alright, well that
was different.
That was my fault.
Women and children, but that was all on Canada. That has nothing to do with this campaign.
that was Chris in a crisis of faith.
just burn everything. Temples, everything. Yeah, but I'm just saying everything gets burnt. with
Yeah,
you
but-
Fire is nature's cleanser.
I think acid's better.
No,
Yeah, well we left that back in the cave.
fire is natural. Acid is not.
Acid is natural.
No,
Yes.
no.
There's acid rain and stuff. It's a natural occursion.
There are natural acids in the world, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand there are natural acids in the world, but it
All right.
requires like two elements coming together to create fire.
Right.
Easy.
That's it. Literal acid rain is coming.
Fire.
We,
I'm gonna survival to try to find dry wood, or like I said, I just want to help with this burning of a troll.
yeah, so Chris, we're making a pyre of the troll, and we're gonna ask you to light it.
Considering we're broke and we're about to go into a village, I think it's safe to say that a bounty might be out.
Yeah,
Maybe we should take the head.
you're not the first one to say that. I give you Pavu's reaction.
Burn it. Talk about it in character if you want, but
Look, I know you understand. We lived amongst our tribes. Money was not a thing, but with cities and stuff, you need gold. Without gold, you won't have food. We won't have a place to sleep. They'll burn it once they see it. I'm sure of it. It's just proof that we downed the troll.
I
mean-
a nod.
Not everyone can say they've killed the troll before. Or everyone can say it, but no one might not believe them.
You are in charge.
Who are you saying that to?
You.
You.
So do we screw the rest, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Because Pavu already removed the head, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
And give it to...
Didor's the one. Yeah, Didor's the one who's lighting the fire. So.
Alright, well, they're getting kindling. I'm still a little bit paranoid of this thing, so I'm going to take one of the leather straps and gag them
Okay.
just in case.
17 for survival.
Alright, you managed to find sufficient wood, build up a pyre, and I'm assuming you're druid crafting it?
Yep.
After a few unsuccessful attempts, the wood finally takes light, creating a sickly gray-green, ashy smoke that creates a cloying atmosphere in the immediate area. The troll's body seems to burn tough, but it does burn. So we're going to end there.
Hooray!
Kill the wabbit! Kill the wabbit!
We did it!
550 EXP. And perhaps we finally have a direction. Yay! Bless you.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't mute quick enough.
That's fine. Alright, well, I gotta get up. I'm in court tomorrow, so. Hope y'all had fun.
I did.
What'd you say, 550?
Yeah. Any questions, comments before I log?
I'll talk to you later about it.
I'm having a good time.
Yep. Really enjoying Arix.
Cool.
I'm sorry for the flip flopping of directions, but I feel like it's organic. So I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
I mean, you're one of 5 other people that are doing the same thing, so.
Yeah.
Or 4 other people.
If you actually wanted to go back to the Underdark, I'd have no problem with it, but I have a feeling if you guys go back down, you'd be coming back in like half a session, then maybe going back down.
Well,
Like, I'm just going to tell them this is there because it's there anyways if they ever left, but it's there.
yeah, you were like, or I was like, okay, guys, I got 5 hours of light, but we can go back down. Lawrence will just have to keep providing us or like force us out.
It was also nobody decided to look from the cliff face outside of can I jump down and where are the trees? It was like, look into the distance, someone. No? Okay, all of you, take a perception. This is what you see.
I was preoccupied trying to find plants so I could be MVP.
Yeah, I was kind of food centric there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Same.
I mean, that's fair. You guys were at starvation point. You guys were getting close to starting to drop off due to that.
Except for Arix. Go.
Yeah, except for Arix.
And Pavu eating some